Look up at the night sky for a moment. Billions of stars. Endless darkness. Vast silence. Now imagine being smaller than a paperclip, with a brain no larger than a grain of rice, and still knowing exactly where you are. No maps. No phone. No GPS. Just the galaxy. Every year, as winter fades into spring in Australia, something unbelievable happens. When the sun disappears and the land cools, millions of Bogong moths lift off into the night. They don't wander. They don't guess. They don't drift with the wind. They travel with precision over 1,000 kilometers across deserts, forests, and mountains to reach the same destination their ancestors have used for thousands of years. And for decades, scientists couldn't explain how. These moths aren't following rivers. They're not tracking smells. They don't rely on landmarks. Many of them are flying over terrain they've never seen before. Some are flying routes their parents never survived to complete. Yet they arrive, night after night, year after year. The mystery haunted researchers. How does a nocturnal insect navigate such extreme distances in total darkness? Then came a discovery so shocking it rewrote what we know about animal intelligence. Bogong moths don't just fly at night, they read the stars. Inside their tiny heads is a navigation system older than human civilization. When these moths take flight, they orient themselves using the Milky Way itself. The glowing band of stars stretching across the sky becomes their map. Specific star patterns act as reference points, allowing them to maintain direction even when the Earth rotates beneath them. This isn't metaphor. This isn't poetry. This is proven science. Researchers placed Bogong moths inside controlled flight simulators. The Earth's magnetic field was neutralized. Smells were eliminated. Landmarks removed. The only thing visible was a projected night sky. When the stars were accurate, the moths flew in the correct migratory direction. When the stars were rotated, the moths rotated their flight path to match. When the stars were scrambled, they became lost. That moment changed everything. For the first time in history, an insect was scientifically proven to use celestial navigation, not light pollution, not the moon, the galaxy itself. That survival. These moths are born knowing how to read the sky. Think about that. A human needs years of education to understand astronomy. These insects emerge from cocoons already programmed with a star map. They don't learn it. They inherit it. Written into their biology is a relationship with the cosmos. As they fly, their compound eyes built to detect faint light capture the Milky Way as a glowing band. They don't see individual stars the way we do. They perceive contrast, brightness, orientation. They rise. The sky becomes every year when the night sky. And this journey is not guided by ancient. Bogong moths migrate to survive. During summer, they escape the heat by traveling to cool alpine caves in southeastern Australia. There, they enter a state of dormancy, clinging to cave walls and massive clusters traveling that can weigh tons. Indigenous Australians have known about this phenomenon for thousands of years, harvesting moths as a rich seasonal food source long before modern science noticed them. When autumn arrives, the moths wake up and make the return journey again, guided by the stars. No leader, no guide, no rehearsal, just instinct and the universe. What makes this even more astonishing is the scale. These moths are navigating across unfamiliar territory. Many have never made the journey before. Some won't survive it. Storms, predators, exhaustion, countless threats lie in their path. And yet the migration continues, generation after generation, uninterrupted for millennia. This challenges everything we assumed about insect brains. We thought celestial navigation required complex cognition. We believed only birds, humans, and a few mammals could use stars to orient themselves. Bogong moths shattered that belief. Their brains may be tiny, but they are incredibly efficient. Evolution didn't give them extra intelligence, it gave them precision. Every neuron has a job. Every behavior has purpose. In a way, these moths are living proof that intelligence doesn't always mean thinking. Sometimes it means tuning into the planet, tuning into the sky, tuning into patterns far larger than yourself. In our modern world, we've become disconnected from the stars. City lights wash them out. Screens replace the sky. Satellites guide us so we no longer need to look up. But these moths still do. They remind us that navigation once meant understanding your place in the universe. And they raise a humbling question. If a moth can read the Milky Way, what else in nature have we underestimated? How many creatures around us are using systems we don't yet understand? How many secrets are hidden in plain sight, waiting for us to look closer instead of assuming we already know? Bogong moths don't care that humans just discovered their secret. They've been doing this since before cities existed, before roads, before borders, before history was written.